Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym on the campus of Dordt University in Sioux Center, Iowa, as the Dordt defenders come away with a win over the Concordia Bulldogs, 79-57. And Liv Harrison has taken a seat beside me. She is a junior from Lake Crystal, Minnesota. And Liv, when you play Concordia, does it always take just a little while to become accustomed to the defensive pressure and the way they're going to bring that pressure?
I kind of feel like, we always seem to need a little kickstart there, but they're throwing two people at Macy, so it's just kind of an adjustment that we have to make, not being able to get transition all the time. And then when we do have a dead ball, just being able to get the ball down the floor is kind of an issue at times. But
well, you make that adjustment, and you end up at the end getting some transition baskets, and that's really what expanded the lead. I thought that, and a couple of timely shots from the outside. What did it feel like for you today when that first shot went in?
It felt good. I've been struggling recently, but after the first shot went in, it definitely gave me a little bit of confidence, and my teammates are always behind me too. They always give me a lot of confidence, so that's really helpful.
Coming out of the game last Saturday, it felt like there was some disappointment, and I think rightfully so. How did the team recover, and what did you focus on this week in practice?
We focused on just basically everything matters, like every possession, every single play, and just coming into every game like we're playing Briarcliff basically. So kind of just nothing is guaranteed for our team. So just having that kind of mindset.
What are you studying? Remind me, please.
Criminal justice.
Big week this coming week with tests. You got some things to take care of?
Not really. More presentations, but I have one exam, but it's not too heavy. It's good.
What does that look like this summer? Do you look for an internship or anything like that this summer? What does that look like for criminal justice majors?
Well, my internship, I've already kind of completed it. I'm employed at the Woodbury County Sheriff's Office as a reserve peace officer, so I'll get to do different events and stuff in uniform there. So that'll be my internship. But
now, is that what you want to get into? Because there are several avenues that you can go. You want to get into law enforcement initially?
Yeah, I think initially I want to be on patrol, but I could totally see myself going into the FBI at some point too. But we'll see where it takes me.
Well, take care of whatever you've got to take care of this week, then a couple of games next week, and then looking forward to a little break.
Yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be good time to spend some time with family.
Sounds good. I'll let you go. Thanks for coming over.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's Liv Harrison. She is a junior from Lake Crystal, Minnesota. And she had a nice contest today. Ends up with 16 points. And Bill Harmson takes a seat beside me. And Coach Harmson, I asked Liv, I said, does it take just a little while to become accustomed to the defensive pressure that Concordia brings? And she said, yeah, it always does. For you as a coaching staff, everything that happens in those first 3 minutes where they just come with shock and awe, does it take just a little bit to look through all of the football coaches call it eye candy?
Yeah.
Does it take just a little while to figure out, okay, through that blizzard of activity, what are we looking at? Does it take a little bit or not?
Well, and with that style of play and that pace of play, and Drew just goes so deep into his bench, and they all look the same, they all play the same, and so then sometimes you almost feel like you're seeing ghosts out there, where you had opportunities to make a play, but then you don't because you perceive somebody's there versus nobody's there. And so I thought it took us, I bet, until about the 3-minute mark of the second quarter to at least feel a little bit comfortable on the floor. But what Concordia does so well is they just keep coming at you, and they just keep coming at you. But I was really proud of our girls to hold them to 22 points in the second half. Man, what a tremendous effort. And we were able to get a couple of our girls loose, now going to the basket instead of dribbling horizontally. We finally got some vertical dribbles, and Mace was awesome again today. But outside of Macy, man, Aubrey probably played one of her best games of the year. Willa hit some shots for us again and played aggressively. Gracie in that second half was amazing. Liv. And Liv in the second half was just, that's the best that we've seen out of her in a long time. So really fun to see that continued growth.
You had to go to the bench in the first half. You went with Taylor Drent. She gave you some, I thought, just some tough minutes.
You bet.
And Mackenzie Goodwin.
You bet.
Just wait. I mean, sometimes I don't remember who I interviewed. Oh, Colson Cruz, quarterback. And I said, okay, how do you transition from you're not playing a whole lot? And he said, just got to be ready.
Yep. And she came in and gave us great minutes. And it's really fun to see. She works hard every day, and she's such a great kid, and she's just a tremendous teammate. And to be able to see her go out there and get a couple defensive boards, a couple big defensive stops. I think she had a blocked shot in the first half. I mean, to see her do that in that short amount of time, I couldn't be prouder of her.
What do you do on? Do you give them Monday off?
Yeah.
Do you say we're taking Monday off?
Well, we're going to practice Monday. We're going to take Tuesday off.
Okay.
I'm going to go up to Minnesota, and we're going to sign a player up there by Minneapolis. And so we're going to take Tuesday off. So we're going to practice Monday, practice Wednesday, practice Thursday morning, and then we're going to head down to Kansas for a couple of tough games down there.
The merry-go-round doesn't stop spinning, does it?
No, and I don't think, I know our girls after next weekend, I mean, a week from now, they're going to be close to finished, and then we're going to get a nice week off and then come back and get ready for Waldorf. But I'm just so proud of how they're competing, and through thick and thin, they're just competing, and I'm proud of this team.
Coach, I will let you go. Thanks for coming up. Enjoy tomorrow, and back at it next week.
You bet, Mike. Thank you.
That's Coach Bill Harmson, and let's take a look now at the Wireless World pregame show now for the men's side of things as I shuffle some papers around, move the notes, and get set for the men's portion of our broadcast. This is a very good Concordia team, 8-3 overall, 5-1 in the conference. Their wins in league play are over Waldorf, Northwestern, Mount Marty, Doane, and Dakota Wesleyan. Their losses to Midland, 82-67. For the Dordt defenders, their wins in league play are over Hastings, Briarcliff, and Dakota Wesleyan. Their losses in league play are Mount Marty, Northwestern, and Doane, as they have gone to 6-6 overall and 3-3 in the league. Concordia is averaging 85 points a game, giving up 71. They convert 50% of their field goals and 39% of their three-pointers. Defensively, they limit opponents to 29% three-point shooting. They're out-rebounding teams 36-35. For the defenders, they're outscoring teams 87-81. They're converting 52% of their field goals, but opponents are making 46%. Rebounds, Dordt has a 37-31 advantage. Connor Milliken leads the defenders with 16.3 points per game. He's one of 4 players in double figures for the defenders. Brooks Kissinger leads Concordia with 20.1 points per game and 6.7 rebounds per outing. The starting lineup for the Concordia Bulldogs will be number 2, Dane Jacobson, a 6'2 sophomore from Ashland, Nebraska, averaging 11.9 points per game. Number 10 is Brooks Kissinger. He is a 6'3 junior from Ashland, Nebraska, averaging 20.1 points per game. Number 11 is Logan Wilson. He is a 6'7 senior from Omaha, averaging 7.9 points per outing. Number 14 is Jackson Stuvey, a 6'4 junior from Bellevue, Nebraska, averaging 11.9. And number 33 is Tate Odvody, averaging 10.7 points per game. He's a 6'4 junior from Omaha. For the Dordt defenders, Connor Milliken's a 6-foot junior from Springfield, Nebraska, 16.3 points per game scoring average. Stephen Polacek, 6'1 sophomore from Bellevue, Nebraska. He has a 7.3 points per game scoring average, coming off a 10-point performance against Dakota Wesleyan. Judson Hankel, 11.1 points per game for the 6'9 freshman from Janesville as he wins the opening tip. He's from Wisconsin. Ty Van Essen is a 6'5 senior from Sheldon, averaging 13.1 points per game. And number 77 is Jake Proctor, a 6'3 junior from Heston, Kansas, averaging 11.6 points per outing. Ty Van Essen passes it off over to Proctor. Proctor gives it up. Milliken with a basketball. Milliken back over to Van Essen. Van Essen with it, puts it on the deck. Fading away from 12, missed it, no good. Might have forced it. Rebound controlled by Concordia. Concordia with the basketball, Dane Jacobson. Dane Jacobson brings the basketball up the floor. And Jacobson, right side pass, goes to Kissinger. Kissinger, kick out pass. Round the horn they go, back into the corner, 10 to shoot. Back out front, Kissinger. Kissinger into the paint. Kissinger, shot blocked by Hinkle. Rebound taken away by the defenders in Polacek. Shovel it off left side, transition, triple. Proctor, three, good. Jake Proctor with a three-point bucket, and the Dordt defenders lead 3-0. Right side pass, three answering no. Rebound taken away by Hinkle. Comes back right side over to Milliken. Milliken left side, Polacek. Polacek, his three, missed, no good. And the rebound taken away by Concordia. Concordia, Dane Jacobson has it. Jacobson with it on the right-hand side. He passes back, left wing. Kissinger lost it, picked up by the defenders. And that one dribbled off of a foot. Here come the defenders, Proctor. Proctor out front, Henkel, right side. Polacek, top of the key, Vanessen, Milliken, left wing three, short, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Odvody. Odvody with the rebound, and we head back the other way. Pass goes left side, back out front, Stuvey, three, good. Stuvey with the three, ties it for Concordia. Stuvey, a junior from Bellevue, averaging double figures. All five of the starters for Concordia average double figures. Shot from the perimeter, no good by Proctor. Rebound taken away by Concordia. Bulldog basketball, Jacobson. Jacobson left elbow over the lane. Dribbles out to the wing. Puts up the three. It's good. And Concordia with a 6-3 advantage. Jacobson with the triple. Back out front, Proctor. Proctor with the basketball. Down to the baseline is Vanessen. Vanessen muscles it up. Shot no good. But he is fouled on the play. Foul called on number 14, Jackson Stuvey. That's number 1 on him. And Ty Vanessen will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Vanessen will shoot a pair. Be the last game in the DeWitt until December 30, when Dordt resumes play against Waldorf in GPAC action. Couple of games this weekend for the defenders. They'll play on Thursday night in Arkansas, and then Saturday at Benedictine in Atchison, Kansas. Vanessen makes both free throws. You'll be able to hear all of those games on KIHK. 6-5, defenders trailing by a point. Concordia basketball, Jacobson. Jacobson gives it off, Kissinger. Back to Jacobson. Jacobson into the paint. And Kissinger over the 2-point bucket. He's averaging 20 points per game. And the defenders trail 8-5. Gonna have to get some defensive stops today. You don't just want to run up and down the floor with this crew, both of them. And the defenders turn it over. Here comes Concordia, Jacobson. Jacobson hands it off to Odvody, and Odvody is fouled on the play. They're going to go Ty Vanessen for that foul on the transition layup. And a couple of free throws coming. So 2 free throws coming for for Odvody. 8-5. Free throw is up and good. And a second free throw coming. It's 9-5 Concordia. Second free throw coming for the Bulldogs. This one's up and good. 10-5. So Odvody gives Concordia a 10-5 advantage. Dordt's going to have to match points and get stops. Pass comes over to Vanessen. Vanessen left side pass. This is Milliken. Milliken with it on the wing. Back over to Polacek. They close out on him. Hansen out beyond the arc. Gives it away Milliken. Milliken with the basketball. Milliken fires it over to Vanessen. Vanessen in the corner. Vanessen will put up a desperation three as the shot clock was expiring. And the rebound is controlled by Jacobson. Jacobson over the basketball. Back over to Kissinger. Kissinger to Odvody. Odvody back out on the perimeter to Kissinger. Kissinger, Odvody, three. Missed it. No good. Rebound Milliken. 4 minutes and 20 seconds into this one, and the defenders trail 10-5, nearly turned over. And Concordia taps it out of bounds. That was Dane Jacobson getting a hand on it. Checking into the game for the Bulldogs is Zach Kulus. Mentioned all 5 of their starters in double figures. They have a 6th man who also is right at double figures, 9.9 points per game in fact. Asa Rogasic out front, Hansen with it on the right side. Comes back over to Milliken, right side 3, no good. Rebound taken down by Hansen. Hansen shot no good, but he's fouled on the play. Nick will go to the free throw line after he was fouled on the play by Stuvey, and that's going to be 2 on Stuvey with 15:31 remaining. First half. And Hansen, big right-hander from Viborg, South Dakota. First one is up and through. He's got another one coming. Hayden Frank into the ball game. He's made some buckets against the defenders. Knee brace on his right knee. I don't recall that. Boy, you see a lot over the course of a season. I'm guessing he must have had knee surgery at some point last season. So Frank into the game. Pass comes right side. Kissinger to Kulus. Back to Kissinger against Proctor. Right side Frank, lost it. Taken away by Dylan Skopp. Dordt trailing 10-6. Next dead ball will have a media timeout. Vanessa out front, Hansen with the basketball. Hansen back over to Skopp. Skopp into the corner. 3-pointer from the wing, no good by Rogasic. And the rebound is cleared by Concordia. Beg your pardon, that was Skopp who took that 3 in the corner. My view is obstructed. Both were down there. With it on the left, underneath. Pass it back over to Wilson. Logan Wilson shot no good. Rebound taken away by Vanessa. And right now both teams struggling from the floor. The defenders 1 of 8 so far from the field. Pass goes into the corner. Skopp had Hansen open momentarily. Back out front. Rogasic 3, good. Asa Rogasic with the 3-point basket, and the defenders trail 10-9. 10-9 our score. Defenders down a point. Concordia basketball. Right-hand side, Kissinger. Left side, Frank. Frank with it on the wing. Frank back out front, Wilson. 3 on the way, miss no good. Rebound Skopp on the missed shot by Jacobson. And the defenders have the basketball with a chance to take the lead. Boy, we've had about 2 minutes of nonstop play. Now the ball tapped out of bounds, and that's going to be a media timeout. With 13:47 left to play in the first half, the Dordt defenders trail 10-9. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts.
At Dordt, every sporting event is a chance for students to learn and for our community to come together. Through the Dordt Media Network, students gain real experience, capturing moments and sharing them with fans everywhere.
Our students handle every part of the broadcast.
We are asking for your investment to support the broadcast and the team behind it.
You're helping students learn while Defender broadcasts run with excellence. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders. Ten to 9 our score. The Dordt defenders trailing Concordia, and I had thought it was just a simple garden variety out of bounds, but the defenders, a foul was called on the play against Nick Hansen. Wrong place, wrong time for Nick. Left side pass, Frank with the basketball, gives it up into the post. Kick out pass, 3 on the way from the left wing, good. 3-point bucket by Kulus. And the Concordia Bulldogs have a 13-9 lead. Rogasic with the basketball in between the circles. Rogasic, right side. Goes back into the corner. Henkel, Vanessen, kick out pass. Rogasic, three, missed it, no good. Rebound controlled by Kissinger. Kissinger with the basketball for the Bulldogs. Pass comes right side, Frank. Throw it, left wing, Odvedy. Back on the left side, Kissinger down to the baseline. Kissinger forced underneath, and Judd Henkel is going to be called for the personal. Judson did not think he committed the foul. The whistle came in a little bit late. If anything, there might have been a hold earlier, but they whistle it on the shot, and Brooks Kissinger, a 62% free throw shooter, will shoot a pair. First free throw is up and through for Kissinger. He's got three now, and the defenders trail 14-9. Another free throw on the way for Kissinger. Well, hard to believe we are going to be 13 games deep into the season. Missed free throw by Kissinger, left it short. And the defender lead is 14-9. Nearly halfway through the game schedule when this one is finished. Underneath it goes Henkel. Henkel unable to get the first shot to go. Finishes with the second. And Judson Henkel working the offensive glass off of his own miss, the rebound. And the Dordt defenders with a 14-11 deficit down to the baseline. Driving in is Odvedy. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by Henkel. Henkel with the basketball. Gets it back right side over to Milliken. Milliken the trailer. Henkel with it on left side. Vanessen, Rogasic. Rogasic back over to Milliken. Milliken spins. Nothing there. Milliken left side, Rogasic, they go Vanessen with the basketball back over to Milliken. They give it up, and that's stolen away on the help defense by Frank. And going in is Kissinger, and he is fouled on the play. Brooks Kissinger will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot two with his team leading 14-11. Foul on the play was called on Connor Milliken. It's going to be number one on him. So first free throw on the way for Kissinger, in and out, no good. Another one on the way. So a second free throw coming for Kissinger. Kissinger averaging 20.1 points per game, and normally those high-scoring players, they'll get a bunch of them from the free throw line, but he is a 62% free throw shooter. He's 2 for 4 today as he makes the second one. And the defenders trail 15-11. Defender basketball. Tyson DeVries driving in. Flips it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt. It will be Concordia basketball. 11:38 left to play. First half, Concordia with a 15-11 lead. The defenders down by 4. Tyson DeVries on the right-hand side comes back over to Henkel. Henkel into the paint, Milliken. Milliken short shot, good. Connor Milliken with a 2-point bucket, and the Dordt defenders trailing 15-13. So the defenders are down 2 with it on the left-hand side. This is Kissinger into the paint. Ball taken away by Vanessen, and we've got a reach-in foul called on the defenders. So Tyson DeVries whistled for the personal, the sophomore from Pella. And the pass tipped and controlled by Concordia. Concordia maintains possession of it. And with it on the right-hand side, they pass it on the wing, and Garrett Johnson Steps on the sideline out of bounds. And the defenders, Stephen Polacek, will inbound the basketball. Polacek gets it inbounded to DeVries. DeVries with it on the right-hand side. Polacek. Polacek comes back to DeVries. DeVries. Now Henkel. Henkel, left-hand side, Tom Dobson. Dobson getting a run here today. Right-hand side, shot no good. Gets the rebound, does Tommy. And Tom Dobson with the putback. Tom Dobson with the 2-point bucket, and the defenders have tied it at 15 all. So the defenders tied up on the Australian putback. With it on the right-hand side, here's Concordia. Under 10 to go in the half. Right-hand side with the basketball. Kissinger, kick out pass, 3, good for Frank. Hayden Frank with the 3, and the defenders trail 18-15. Shot on the way from Milliken, no good. DeVries back over to Polacek. Polacek, left side, Dobson. Dobson, back right side, Polacek. Polacek splits the defense, in traffic, off of the glass, good. Not sure how Stephen Polacek got that one up in traffic. 17-18, defenders down a point. 9:15 and counting. Left-hand side, Johnson. Johnson back over to Frank. Frank, 3, good. Hayden Frank with the 3-point bucket. 21-17, forces Dordt to use a timeout. For the Concordia Bulldogs, that is their 5th three-pointer today. And Concordia forces a Dordt timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
(21-17), Concordia with a 4-point lead. The Bulldogs so far in this season, they have taken 50% of their field goals from beyond the arc. So today, nothing out of the ordinary. Slightly above that here today. They've scored 15 of their 21 points from the arc and another 2 on field goals and the remaining 4 on free throws. Proctor with the basketball. That timeout, by the way, was charged to Concordia underneath Hansen. Hansen off of the glass, good. Nick Hansen with a 2-point bucket. He's got 3. And the defenders trail 21-19. This could be a battle of, okay, can you make enough 2s to keep up with Concordia's 3s? Concordia with the basketball, driving left-hand side, Stuvey. Kick out pass, 3, miss, no good. And the rebound taken away by Polacek. Polacek with the basketball. Steven has it. Gives it right side, Milliken. Connor on the right elbow. Bounce pass underneath on the backdoor cut for Dobson. And the ball goes off of the end line and out of play. Point up, and it'll be Dordt turning it over. That's their 4th turnover of the game. Both teams have 4 turnovers. 12 minutes into the contest. Dordt with a 13-9 rebounding advantage. So far the difference, Concordia's 3-point shooting, 5 of 9. With it, right-hand side, Stuvey. Kick out pass, Frank. Another one, missed it, no good. Rebound taken away by the defenders. Milliken, left-hand side, Dobson. Dobson back to Milliken. Milliken, right-hand side, comes back over to Hansen. Hansen looking for the backdoor cut, and Nick got up in the air without a flight plan and ends up turning it over. Came back down with a basketball. 21-19, defenders trailing by two with 7:40 left to play. With it on the right-hand side, this is Kissinger. Kissinger to Wilson. Wilson back out front. Right shot for three. Top of the key, no good. And the rebound taken away by Milliken. Milliken with the basketball. Milliken throws it into the corner. Dobson. Polacek. Lob pass underneath. Nick Hansen. Hansen layup good. Give the assist that time to Polacek. Tying it up at 21-21. This Concordia team, as good as I think they are, they're coming off a loss on the road to Midland, so this is a critical game for them to try to get back in the win column in the GPAC after starting the year 5-0. The losses and wins, you start stacking them up one way or the other. Driving in, right-handed layup is up and down for the Bulldogs, and Jacobson with 5. Milliken will walk it up the floor now. 23-21, defenders down by 2. Left-hand side it goes. Polacek into the corner. Dobson over the basketball. High post pass, Hansen. Hansen gives it up. Milliken, pick and roll underneath. Hansen shot no good. There for the rebound, Dobson, 9 to shoot. Milliken drives in, and a blocking foul called on Dane Jacobson. Jacobson not in defensive position that time. Didn't get the shoulders squared. And now the Concordia Bulldogs will play defense as Connor Milliken will inbound the basketball right side of the lane as we face the hoop. Milliken throwing in. Connor gets the ball inbounded. Vanesson driving in. Off of the glass. No good. Tap out. Controlled by Concordia. And Stuvey ahead of the pack. Underneath, shot no good. Rebound, Vanesson off of the best shot by Odvedy. And here come the defenders and Milliken. Milliken out front, Proctor. Long triple, top of the key, good. Jake Proctor with his second three. He's got 6, and the defenders grab the lead. 24-23, defenders. First lead of the day for Dordt. Had it tied at 15. I beg your pardon. Dordt did score first, a 3-0 lead, but their first lead since it was 3-0. So for all of those who keep track, Dordt's second lead of the game. Left side pass, cross court over to Proctor. Proctor out front, Vanesson. His long three, off the mark, no good. Trying to tap it was Henkel. And the Concordia Bulldogs have the basketball. This is Ditzman. Ditzman travels with it, passed it to himself in effect, and the turnover gives the basketball back to the Dordt defenders. 5:11 left to play in the half. Concordia trailing Dordt 24-23. Milliken inbounds the basketball to Proctor. Proctor will take it up the floor. So Proctor has it on the right-hand side. Henkel left wing, Milliken. And Milliken loses it out of bounds. Last touch by the defenders, and I think we've got a media timeout coming. 4:58 left to play in the half. Dead ball. Dordt leads 24-23. Timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Eric Rankin, a proud sponsor of Dordt University Defender Athletics. For all your investment needs, call 712-722-0618 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, SPIC. Members Cut, more than meat, where strong values, great food, and hometown spirit comes together. Stop in and taste the difference community makes. Located just south of Scooters on Highway 75.
This is a Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
(24-23), the Defenders with a 1-point lead here in Great Plains Athletic Conference basketball action. Concordia with the basketball back, though. Dordt's been challenged with turnovers. Haven't been a lot of them, but they just seem like a few of them have been unforced. Pass goes underneath, kick out pass, goes back to the wing, three, missed, no good. Rebound Concordia, Concordia basketball. Comes back over to Kulus. Kulus drives in, his short shot is good. And the Dordt Defenders trail 25-24. Jake Proctor will bring the basketball up the floor. He goes over to Polacek underneath, backdoor cut. Milliken is fouled on the play. Foul's going to go against Logan Wilson. That's going to be number 1 on him. And Connor Milliken will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. (25-24) our score. First free throw is no good. And the first free throw by Milliken was no good. A second free throw coming, and I think Coach Brian Van Haften saw the same thing I did, and that is the defensive player's hand got tangled in the net on the play, resulting in the rim flexing. And he wondered if possibly he could have had a basket interference call, but Kirby Wells asked him, he said, was the ball on the rim? We'll take a look at it if you like. And it ends up going as 2 free throws, and the Concordia Bulldogs have the basketball driving in. Shot no good, rebound tap no good, loose basketball controlled by Concordia. Too many offensive rebounds, three-pointer on the way, good. You give them enough chances, they're going to make it. 6 points for Kulus, and the Defenders trail 28-25. Defensive stop isn't complete until the rebound is secured. Polacek, off balance, runner, no good. Rebound controlled by Concordia, and they can now extend the lead. 28-25 the score. Concordia basketball, Kissinger. Kissinger, left-hand side, Jacobson. Jacobson gives it back over to Kissinger. His drive to the lane misses the shot, but he's fouled. And now Concordia will try to extend the lead. They're up 28-25 currently. So Brooks Kissinger shooting the free throw. He's got 2 on the way. First one is up and good. Reed Friesen checking into the ball game now for Judson Hankel. Curious to see how Dordt plays this lineup on the offensive end. Second free throw is up and good. Been seeing more Tom Dobson as of late. Kissinger makes both free throws. He's 4 of 6. So put Friesen on a block, it appears. They'll post him up. Free throw line jumper for Milliken. He whispers that one through. Connor Milliken with 5. And the Defenders trail 30-27. Kissinger with the basketball. Kissinger comes back to Wilson. Wilson, Frank with it, back over to Wilson. Wilson out front. This is Jacobson. Jacobson into the paint. Kick out pass. Kissinger, 3, missed it, no good. And a foul on the play called on Frank. Hayden Frank called for the personal, his first, and the team's 5th. So neither team in the bonus yet. We have not had a bonus free throw shot up to this point. Asa Rogasic waiting at the scores table. Didn't get there quickly enough as the ball was inbounded. Jake Proctor goes to Polacek. Polacek to Vanessen. Vanessen over the basketball. Ty puts it on the floor. Ty spins into the lane, gathers himself. His shot with the right hand, good. Ty Vanessen with a 2-point bucket. He's got 4, and the Defenders back to within a point, 30-29. Brooks Kissinger has it out front. Kissinger gives it up. Wilson. Wilson on the left-hand side. Gets the return pass now to Jacobson. Jacobson to Kissinger. Kissinger, right-hand side, 3, missed, no good. And the rebound snatched out of the air by Connor Milliken. Milliken now with 5 rebounds. And the defenders, Vanessen, goes back to Proctor. Proctor, 3, missed it, too strong. And we're going to have a foul called on the rebound against Reed Friesian. So Reed Friesian whistled for the personal foul and will walk the other way and shoot a 1-and-1. The fouled party was Logan Wilson. And he'll go to the free throw line, trying to extend the Concordia lead. They lead by 1 currently. So 2 free throws on the way. 1-and-1, missed it, no good. He is a 73% free thrower, and he missed it. Coming up at halftime, we'll have a dance team performance. We'll make sure we stick around for that. Pass goes left side over to Milliken. Milliken, head fake, comes back out front, right side to Vanessen. Vanessen over the basketball. He goes into the corner. Milliken, 3, good. Connor Milliken with the 3, and the Dordt defender lead is 32-30. 32-30, Concordia basketball. Down 2 are the Bulldogs. Pass underneath for the tie. Short shot, no good, but there for the putback of his own missed shot is Zach Kulus. And Kulus ties it at 32 with 69 seconds remaining in the half. Vanessen puts it on the floor. Vanessen's shot, good. Ty Vanessen with 6 points as he was able to Euro his way into the lane. Finished off of the glass. Right side pass, 3, good for the Bulldogs and Zach Kulus. 3 threes for Kulus, 11 points for the game. And the defenders trail 35-34. 13-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Dordt takes it across the timeline, 37 seconds remaining in the half. Proctor has it. Proctor gives it back over to Rogasic. Rogasic to Milliken. Milliken, Vanessen. 25 left on the game clock. 9 to shoot. Now 7. Rogasic trying to work for the pick and roll. 5 seconds. 4. He'll put up a long 3. Missed it. No good. Rebound tapped and controlled by Concordia. Concordia up the floor. Kissinger. Kissinger with it. The defenders with the defense. Frank, 3, missed, no good. And that's the end of the first half. Our score, Concordia 35, the Dordt defenders 34. Recapping the first half of play as the dance team makes their way onto the floor. The defenders took a 3-0 lead initially. Concordia tied it at 3. Extended the lead out to 5 at 10-5. We're up 14-9 and 21-17. Dordt rallied, took their second lead of the game at 24-23. We were then tied at 25. Concordia went up 30-25. Dordt scored 7 in a row to lead 32-30. And the Dordt defenders trail at halftime 35-34. The Dordt defenders in the first half, 13 of 32 from the floor, 41%, 4 for 16 on threes, 25%, 4 for 6 on free throws, 67%. For the Bulldogs, 11 of 28 from the floor, 39%, 7 of 17 from the three-point line, 41%, and 6 for 9 from the free throw line, 67%. The defenders with a 21-18 rebounding edge. Turnovers, both teams have 6. Taking a look at the individual totals for the defenders, Connor Milliken with 8. Ty Vanessen and Jake Proctor each have 6. 2 for Polacek, 2 for Hankel, 3 for Rogasic, 2 for Dobson, 5 for Nick Hansen off of the bench. For the Concordia Bulldogs, Brooke Kissinger with 6. Zach Kulus has 13 off of the bench, including 3 of 5 on threes for the Bulldogs. 5 for Jacobson, 3 for Stuvey, and 2 for Oddbody, and 6 for Hayden Frank for their total of 35. Kissinger and Wilson each have 4 rebounds. Jacobson has 3. 2 assists each for Kissinger and Wilson. The Dordt defenders trailing Concordia 35-34. Concordia with a Dordt with that 21-18 rebounding edge. Earlier today, women's basketball, the defender women victorious over Concordia, ended up being a wide margin, 79-57. Coming up this week, tests for the Dordt University students. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Basketball teams hit the road. Men will go to Arkansas, and they'll do that on Thursday. They'll play Central Baptist on Thursday, and Benedictine and Atchison, Kansas on Saturday. And the defender women will play nationally rated Mid-American Nazarene on the road Friday night, and we'll play Benedictine on Saturday. Let's take a 4-minute break, and we'll be back with a look at scores from around the conference right after this 4-minute timeout.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value in growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? If you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours and hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com, on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
Today's broadcast is brought to you by RA Rentals. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for the next project? Look no further than RA Rentals, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. RA Rentals, your regional equipment rental experts. Discover more than just inventory, service, and financing for Ford models. Mao Motor Company is committed to exceptional customer service. Mao Motor on Highway 75 North in Sioux Center. Online, maomotor.com. Today's broadcast brought to you by Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit.
At American Investment and Trust, we know financial planning is a never-ending journey, and we have the right team to take you every step of the way. We understand that a solid financial framework can only be built when risks are considered. Planning for tomorrow means starting today, and once you've built a legacy, we help make sure your vision carries on to the next generation. For a comprehensive financial plan, the team at American Investment and Trust is here for you. American Investment and Trust, managing change.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes, Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors, knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Let's take a look at scores from around the conference. From women's basketball earlier today, it was Northwestern over Midland 105-47. Briarcliff defeated Hastings 89-76. Morningside a winner over Doane 64-66. Mount Marty defeats Waldorf 89-34, and Dakota Wesleyan over the College of St. Mary 96-41. In NAI National Championship football playoff action, it was Grandview coming from behind to defeat Benedictine in a cold and bitter day in Des Moines 17-10, and Kaiser had to rally from a deficit as well. 36-27, they defeat the College of Idaho. Grandview and Kaiser will play football in about a week and a half in Texas to decide the NAI National Championship. We are going to check in the men's scores that we have currently. Northwestern trails Midland 39-38. That's in Orange City. Briarcliff leads Hastings 39-37. That is at halftime, I believe. Morningside leads Doane 27-26 late in the first half. And Mount Marty a 43-41 lead on Waldorf, also at halftime. Let's take another 3-minute break, and we'll be back with more for you from the DeWitt Gym in 3 minutes. This is Dordt Basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 3 minutes.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center. German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
How can I join Defender Forever? It's easy. Go to dordt.edu/forever and sign up. You'll not only stay connected with the Dordt community, but also support the future of Defender Nation. Start Forever now. Once you sign up, you will receive exclusive perks, brand new gear, event access, and the latest Dordt news. Be part of something special. Be part of Defender Forever.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery.
The Greenhouse, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at outdoorelementsinc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@outdoorelementsinc.com.
At Dordt, every sporting event is a chance for students to learn and for our community to come together. Through the Dordt Media Network, students gain real experience, capturing moments and sharing them with fans everywhere.
Our students handle every part of the broadcast.
We are asking for your investment to support the broadcast and the team behind it.
You're helping students learn while Defender broadcasts run with excellence. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders. The Dordt defenders trailing Concordia 35-34, and during that last break, our Dordt Media Network crew helping out, running those Hague Health Center highlights. Hague Health Center probably serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. And back in the truck, they make sure that I stay on the straight and narrow. They reminded me that I forgot the player of the game by Ross Hook that'll be named at the conclusion of the men's game. We're going to cover them both, women and men, both at the conclusion of this contest. Ross Hoekstra, State Farm player of the game. So we'll cover them both, and I'm guessing you have a pretty good idea on the women's side. There are probably two very good candidates. Actually, you could make a case for three, but I think it's probably going to be Macy Sievers or Gracie Schoenhoven before it's all said and done. Few reminders for you. We have basically shut things down in terms of athletic events until after the Christmas break, except for those 4 basketball games coming up this weekend. Men will play Central Baptist in Arkansas on Thursday and Benedictine on Saturday. The women will play Mid-American Nazarene on Friday night, and they'll play Benedictine on Saturday as well. Both of those games in the Kansas City area. And we will have those games for you on KIHK. Truth be told, we'll be doing those remotely, so no road trip this time around. The road trip to Indianapolis a couple of weeks ago in the blizzard cured me for a little while, and so we'll do those remotely on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as we head into the Christmas break, and you can hear those games on KIHK. Let's take another 1-minute break, and we'll be back with the second half of play from the DeWitt Gym in 1 minute. This is Dordt Basketball on Network. Back with more in a minute.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamar's. Helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. Today's broadcast brought to you by Skibout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Skibout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Skibout and see the difference. NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
(35-34), the Dordt defenders trailing Concordia by a point as we get to the second half. And truth be told, full transparency, those of you watching my feed from the booth on Facebook, you saw a familiar face, Ross Delma, former athletic director, stopping by at halftime, so it took a few longer breaks just to chat with him a bit. Don't get that opportunity very often. Good to see him, good friend. Driving baseline, shot off of the glass, no good, and here come the Dordt defenders. Right side pass, it goes to Milliken. Milliken with it, gives it up, Polacek, back to Connor. Connor, 3 from the wing, missed it, no good, and the rebound is controlled by the Bulldogs. Logan Wilson comes up with it. Logan Wilson lost it on the way up. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Dordt. It'll be Concordia basketball. So Concordia with the basketball, leading by a point. Concordia looking underneath. They'll throw it into the corner instead. They get it over to Odvedy. Odvedy to Kissinger. Kissinger with it on the left wing. Kissinger comes back right side. Wilson. Wilson with it. Cross-court pass over to Kissinger. Kissinger into the corner. 3, good. Jackson Stuvey with the three-point bucket, and the Dordt defenders trail 38-34. So now the defenders, you've got to come up with answers. Defenders with the basketball. This is Proctor trying to lean his way in, and ducking out of the way was Jacobson, and Proctor hits the ground. And Jake Proctor might be shaken up on the play. We'll see if he's okay. So we've got a timeout on the floor. This will be a 30-second timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Each year, more students find their place at Dordt University. Through top-ranked academics and athletics, Dordt continues to flourish and grow. But what defines Dordt goes far beyond national recognition. It's an unwavering commitment to prepare graduates to serve in a changing world. But that mission doesn't end at graduation. It continues through the work and leadership of our graduates until all is made new.
The defenders trail Concordia 38-34. Dordt turned it over on the last possession, so the Bulldogs have the basketball back. Jacobson gets it over to Stuvey. Stuvey will walk it up against Milliken. Milliken has the basketball. He goes high post. Jacobson driving in with the right hand layup good. He's got 7. Defenders trail by 6, 40-34. Into the front court is Proctor. Proctor with the basketball. Proctor right side, Vanessen. Vanessen, Milliken. Milliken spins. His short shot in the paint, good. Connor Milliken with a 2-point bucket. He's got 10. And the defenders trail 40-36. Concordia basketball, Kissinger. Kissinger into the paint. Lost it. Picked up by Vanessen. Vanessen gets it ahead. Proctor. Proctor with the basketball. Proctor, Milliken. Milliken gathers himself. Layup, good. Connor Milliken with a dozen. Dordt trails 40-38. Bounce pass inside, and the shot no good, but a foul on the play. Tate Odvedy will go to the free throw line as he's fouled in the act of shooting. The defenders trailing 40-38. Odvedy trying to extend the lead again for the Bulldogs. Free throw is up and good, so Odvedy makes the first. He's got another one coming. Second free throw. 41-38. Second free throw is up and good. 42-38. Odvedy makes them both. It's a 4-point advantage. And with the basketball out front, Proctor. Proctor gives it up. Polacek. Polacek, short corner. Milliken underneath. Nothing there. Back over to Polacek. Into the corner. Milliken. Milliken hangs. Gets the shot to go. Connor Milliken with 14. And the defenders trail 42-40 as we approach the 17-minute mark of the contest. Concordia basketball driving in, head fake, and a drive with the left hand by Jacobson. He's got 4. Finishes with the left hand. And the defenders come back the other way, Vanessen. Vanessen gives it up, Polacek. Polacek right side, Henkel. Henkel gives it to Vanessen. Vanessen with the basketball. Vanessen left side. Proctor on the wing, 3-point line, top of the key 3. Vanessen, good. Ty Vanessen with the 3. He's got 9. And the defenders trail 44-43. 44-43. Brooks Kissinger in between the circles, picks up the dribble. Goes to Jacobson. Shot no good. Rebound taken away by Vanessen. Vanessen gives it away. Proctor. Proctor driving in, throws it. Trailer, Milliken, 3, left it short, no good. And the rebound controlled by Concordia. Ball tipped by Proctor, taken back by the defenders, Polacek. Polacek drives in, layup, fouled. Dane Jacobson, the layup, didn't make it up to the rim, but Stephen Polacek will go to the free throw line where he will shoot 2 free throws. keeping an eye on some other scores from around the league. Morningside and Doane, that's a 3-point game at halftime. Free throw up, short, no good. Another one on the way. Mount Marty and Waldorf, that's a closer game than I thought it would be. Briar Cliff leads Hastings 39-37. That's not quite to the start of the second half. Midland and Northwestern in Orange City. A little surprised at that. Midland leads at 44-42. Reed Friesen up for the rebound, and we have a foul on the rebound called on Tate Odvedy. Odvedy whistled for a hold on the rebound. And Milliken will inbound the basketball. Left side of the lane as we face the hoop. Gets into Van Essen. Van Essen sets, fires three. Good. Ty Van Essen with a dozen. And the Dordt defender lead is 46-44. So Dordt regains the lead. Concordia basketball. This is Kissinger into the paint. Kissinger off of the glass. No good. Rebound taken away by Milliken. Milliken with it across the timeline. Milliken, right side Proctor. Transition triple, no good. And a push called on Kissinger on the rebound. And for Brooks Kissinger, that is his first. And the defenders will inbound the basketball left side of the lane as we face the hoop. Throwing the ball in will be Milliken. Milliken looking, still looking, and throws over the top Proctor. Proctor with the basketball. Proctor has it in between the circles, passes left side, Milliken. Milliken, baseline, has it poked away on the double team. Frank gets it ahead to Stuvey. Stuvey underneath Odvedy. Odvedy will go to the free throw line to shoot two. He's fouled in the act of shooting. So that's foul number 2 on the defenders in this half. 3 on the Bulldogs thus far. And Tate Odvedy will go to the free throw line. Free throw is up, good. Another one on the way. 5 points for Odvedy. And the defender lead is 46-45, pending another free throw. This one's up and good as well. We're tied at 46, 15:29 remaining. Proctor has the basketball. Proctor on the left-hand side. Goes over to Polacek. Polacek, Milliken. Milliken up strong, shot no good. Rebound Friesen. Friesen put back good. Reed Friesen with a 2-point bucket on the putback, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line and try for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Dylan Skopp will check into the game. Connor Milliken will check out. Stephen Polacek checks out of the game as well. So Friesen trying for the 3-point play, rattles it around, and it goes through. Reed Friesen with the 3-point play. And the Dordt defenders have a 49-46 lead, matching their biggest lead of the game. Concordia basketball on the left-hand side. Pass goes to Jacobson. Jacobson. Right, left wing pass to Stuvey. Stuvey with the 3, he's got 9. And the defenders are tied 49-49. Van Essen with the basketball, right side Proctor, underneath Skopp. They bring a double team. Skopp might have traveled with it. Cross-court pass, Rogasic, 3, missed, no good from the baseline. And the rebound taken away by the Concordia Bulldogs. Bulldogs with it. This is Odvedy. Odvedy comes back right side, Frank. Frank on the wing. Frank into the paint. Kick out pass. 3 back-to-back 3-pointers. And Kulus gives Concordia a 52-49 lead. 52-49. Right side pass, Proctor. Proctor picks up the dribble. Comes back out front. This is Rogasic. Rogasic, extra step, and he's going to get called for steps. So we've got a timeout on the floor with the defenders trailing Concordia 52-49. 3-point difference. Media timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today. Serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
I think one of the distinctives for our program is that we're designing it for everyone, whether they have a background in business or they don't have a background in business. Students can take what they're learning in class and bring it right back into work. There's a real practical sense within the program of saying, this isn't just a big idea that's out there and you're walking through the hoops to be able to get done, but let's benefit your business tomorrow with the program that you're going through.
(52-49) defenders with a 3-point deficit. Concordia's got the basketball though. And here come the Bulldogs. Bulldog basketball up by 3. Pass left side. They get it underneath. Back to the basket, Odvity. Frank in the paint now. Frank kick out pass, extra pass, left wing 3. Air ball, but there to clean it up. Frank no good. Tap in no good. And finally cleared by Skop. Dylan Skop comes away with it, gives it back over to Rogasic. Long 3 on the triple, good. On the transition, Asa Rogasic with 6. And the defenders tied up 52-52 on the transition 3. Down to the baseline. Pass underneath, and we've got a foul called. Reed Friesian, a little late to the spot. Foul called. Dane Jacobson will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Jacobson shooting 2. Free throw is up, no good. Another one on the way for Jacobson. Tied 52-52, so a little bit of work to do yet in this one. Reed Friesian whistled for his 3rd personal on that last play. Second free throw is up, that one's no good, and the rebound is taken away by Henkel. So Jacobson, an 84% free throw shooter, misses them both. Dordt has the basketball. They get it underneath Henkel. Henkel back to the basket underneath. Vanessen, short shot, no good. Gets his own rebound back, and he's held. So for Ty Vanessen, that is his 6th rebound. And Rogasic will inbound the basketball with 12:56 remaining in the game. That's in regulation. Throwing the ball in will be Rogasic. Rogasic right side of the lane as we face the hoop. They get it in Vanessen. Vanessen over the basketball. Vanessen into the corner. Rogasic back over to Skop. Skop shows it. Now drives in. Nothing there. Henkel shot no good, but a foul on the play. And Judson Henkel will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 52-52. Connor Milliken leading the defenders with 14. Ty Vanessen has a dozen. Asa Rogasic with 6. Nick Hansen with 5. And Judson Henkel will go to the free throw line. Free throw is on the way. In and out, no good. Another one on the way. 52-52. So Judson Henkel will shoot another free throw. Free throw is up, and Henkel makes 1 of 2. He's got 3 points today, and the defenders lead 53-52. Spin move into the lane, Kissinger. Kissinger gets it to go, and he is fouled. Jake Proctor is going to be called for the personal foul. That's foul number 1 on him. And Kissinger with 6 points to his credit, now 8. He'll go to the free throw line for a 3-point play opportunity. That's foul number 2 on Proctor. Proctor wearing number 77, whistled for his second personal foul. And the second free throw, or the free throw is up and through. Nope, beg your pardon, he missed it. Double checking some things, and a missed free throw by Concordia. They are now 10 of 16 from the arc. Skop comes back right side, Vanessen. Vanessen gives it up, Henkel. Henkel with the basketball, might have traveled with it, no call made. Proctor, 3, good. Jake Proctor with the 3, and the defenders reestablish a 2-point lead at 56-54. 56-54 after the defenders were just down 1. With it on the right-hand side is Kulus. Kulus goes right wing, Stuvey. Stuvey back to Kulus. Kulus, 3, good. Kulus with the 3-point bucket. He's got 19, came in averaging 9.9 points per game. And the defenders trail 57-56. Henkel, left side, Skop. Skop on the wing. Puts it on the floor against Frank. Right side back to Rogasic. 3, banks it in. Asa Rogasic with a bank shot from straight on, giving Dordt a 2-point lead, 59-57, 11:07 left to play. Goes to Kissinger. Kissinger outside. And Zach Kulus went airborne, unable to get the dribble down in time. And the turnover gives the basketball back to the defenders. So Dordt gets the ball back on the turnover. And Ty Vanessen will inbound the basketball. (59-57) defenders by 2. Tyson DeVries checks into the game with 10:58 and counting now. DeVries in between the circles, passes left side Rogasic, back to DeVries. DeVries with it in between the circles. DeVries, Milliken, left wing. Milliken back to Rogasic. Rogasic, top of the key, 3 again. That one's good. Asa Rogasic with 4 threes. And the Dordt defender lead, their biggest of the game, 62-57. Kissinger throws it into the corner. Left side 3, missed, no good by Jackson Stuvey. Milliken clears the rebound. Here come the defenders. Vanessen back to Rogasic. Rogasic driving in. Kick out pass, Milliken. Milliken 3, missed, no good. Rebound, Henkel, and Henkel is held on the play by Stuvey. That's going to be foul number 3 on Stuvey. Dordt will inbound the basketball. No, we're going to have 1-and-1s now. The Dordt defenders, Judson Henkel, will shoot a 1-and-1. So 1 in the bonus for Judson Henkel, the 6'9" freshman from Janesville. And the first free throw for Henkel is in and out, no good. So he misses on the front end of the 1-and-1. 62-57, we're at the 10-minute mark. Dordt by 5. Right side pass, Odvedy. Back it goes Stuvey. Stuvey into the corner. Return pass back over to Kissinger. Kissinger spins. Kick out pass. Right wing 3, missed, no good. Rebound Milliken, and Milliken is fouled on the play by Peyton Brown and will shoot free throws on the other end. Before we shoot free throws, though, we'll have a media timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at OutdoorElementsInc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@OutdoorElementsInc.com.
(62-57), the Dordt defenders with a 5-point lead, and Connor Milliken is shooting a 1 and 1. One and the bonus for Milliken potentially, and misses it. Dordt's missed the front end of 2 1-and-1s now, so they've left potentially 4 points on the table. Now the Bulldogs have it back, down by 5, 9:29 and counting. They look down low for Peyton Brown. Instead, Kissinger comes back over to Stuvey. Stuvey puts it on the deck, puts it high off the glass, no good, but there for the rebound and the putback is Kissinger. And Kissinger gets the putback. Kissinger wanted the foul call as well on Hankel as Hankel challenged the shot. 62-59, defenders leading by 3. Rogasic has got 3 threes here in the second half, 4 for the ball game. Defenders have it. Milliken comes back to Hankel. Hankel hands it back over to Rogasic. Rogasic at the top of the key, right side pass DeVries. DeVries, Rogasic on the left-hand side, gives it up. Milliken testing the waters. 5 to shoot for the defenders, now 4. Milliken loses it, taken back by Concordia. Left side 3, off the mark, no good. A rebound taken away by Milliken. Milliken lets traffic clear, now up the floor, stops on the right wing, back over to Rogasic. Vanessen, that is. Vanessen off the glass, good. Ty Vanessen with a 2-point basket. He's got 14. And the Dordt defender lead is 64-59, so back to a 5-point advantage. Left side pass, Stuvey. They dump it into the post. Kissinger. Bounce pass down low, taken back by Rogasic, and DeVries knocked to the floor. And looked like he might have taken that one right to the face, and Jake Proctor is going to check out of the ball game. He got the worst of that collision. I believe it was with Peyton Brown. So it'll be Dordt basketball, length of the floor in front of them. The officials saw it, and they'll send Tyson DeVries to the end of the bench, and they'll assess him. They'll take him out into the hallway. Any shot to the head, they watch it pretty closely. Right side it goes Proctor underneath Hankel. Hankel layup right hand good. Judson Hankel with a 2-point bucket. I've got him with 5. And the defenders lead by 7, 66-59, and a turnover on the other end. Long pass ahead to Stuvey, and he whistled for a travel. So Vanessen will inbound the basketball. Dordt with an opportunity to build on the 7-point lead. This is their biggest lead of the game so far. Proctor throws it right side Vanessen. Vanessen back over to Rogasic. Rogasic 3, missed it, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Brown. Brown with the basketball, goes to Jacobson. Jacobson left side Stuvey. Stuvey back to Jacobson. Jacobson, Odvedy. Kissinger shot on the block, no good, but a foul's going to go against the defenders, and I believe Rogasic. whistled for the personal foul. That's foul number 1 on him. Earlier today, the Dordt women victorious over Concordia, the number 9 rated team in the nation. Ended up being a wide margin, 79-57. Free throw up off the heel, no good by Kissinger. Second free throw coming. (66-59), defenders by 7. And Kissinger misses both free throws. Concordia has not helped themselves at the charity stripe, hovering around 50%. Right now 10 for 18. Friesian with it. Friesian hands it back over to Milliken. Milliken, Polacek. Goes right side, back to Friesian. Friesian double teamed. Back around the horn they go, out of the double team. Right side 3, Proctor, good. Jake Proctor with his 4th 3, and the Dordt defender lead is 69-59. Into the front court is Frank. Frank is fouled on the play by Ty Van Essen. So Van Essen whistled for the personal foul. That's foul number 3 on him. Well, we're going to have a challenge here determining who is the player of the game for the defenders. Got a few candidates right now. Connor Milliken, Ty Van Essen, both with 14 points. Connor with 11 rebounds and 3 assists as well. He's probably the leader at this point if you start thinking about things. A little bit of work to do, though. 6:40 left to play in the game. Pass goes down low, 15 to shoot. Ball deflected. Proctor tapping it into the front court. Proctor has it with the basketball. Hands it off Polacek. Bounces off of his shoulder. And now it's taken back by Concordia and Kulus. Kulus feeds it off. Shot is up and good. Tate Odvedy with the 2-point basket, and the defender lead is 8. Concordia's got 61 points, so they get over the 60-point barrier there. Proctor dribbling right-hand side, goes to Van Essen. Van Essen, left side pass, Polacek. Polacek puts it on the deck, drives in, puts it up. Shot is no good, and wave off any shot result anyhow. They're going to call a charging foul. So Stephen Polacek whistled for the charge. Concordia's got the basketball back, trailing by 8, 69-61. The defenders have outscored Concordia 35-26 here in the second half. And Concordia has the basketball. Jacobson. Jacobson goes back over to Kulus. Kulus, Frank. Frank back out front. Kulus. Kulus back to Frank. Frank with the basketball. Jacobson. Jacobson into the paint. Jacobson, no look pass underneath. And the defenders unable to keep Jackson Stuvey out of the paint. He's got 14. And the defender lead is 6. 5:23 and counting. Ball game. That's regulation. Right side it goes Proctor. Close enough that we've got to leave overtime in the possibilities. Pass goes into the paint. Reed Friesian. Friesian right-handed hook. Good. 71-63. And stripped on the way up was Stuvey, but a foul on the play called on the defenders. Foul's going to go on the defenders and Jake Proctor, number 77. Always throws me off, that signal to the bench with 77. Free throw on the way is up, no good. Boy, Concordia 10 for 19 now from the free throw line. They've been to the free throw line 19 times. Dordt's been there 13 times. Neither team has shot it well. Concordia right at 50% on free throws. Second free throw no good. Rebound Friesian. Friesian is fouled on the play by Tate Odvedy. And now Reed Friesian will shoot a 1-and-1. Factor in that on Dordt's trips to the free throw line, several of them have been front ends of 1-and-1. Reed Friesian will be shooting a 1-and-1 when we resume play in a minute. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes. It's for the entire community, whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
So Reed Friesian will be shooting a 1-1 as we pick up play. With 4:59 left in regulation, defenders leading by 8, trying to make it a 10-point difference. And Friesian makes the free throw. Reed now with 6 in the second half. 72-63, second free throw on the way. This one's up and good as well. So Reed Friesian makes both free throws. And the defender lead is 10, 73-63. Concordia basketball down 10. They've got to cook up a comeback. Frank trying to get into the paint against Friesian. Nothing there. Dordt brings a double team. They throw it out. Shot is up and off of the glass. Good for Odvedy. Odvedy with the 2-point bucket. Dordt leads by 8, 73-65. Well, the defenders will likely begin to try and take some time off of the clock. Left side with it is Milliken. Milliken, Proctor. Proctor, Friesian. Friesian out of the double team, back over to Proctor. 10 to shoot. With the basketball, this is Polacek. Friesian, 5 to shoot. Vanessen, top of the key, triple. Bang! 3-point basket, Ty Vanessen, and the defenders have their biggest lead of the game at 76-65. 76-65, Concordia basketball trailing by 11. Back out front it goes Frank. Frank with the basketball. Frank is cut off by Ty Vanessen, but they're going to call a foul on Vanessen. That's going to be number 4 on him. A reminder that coming up at the conclusion of our game, we've got the Wireless World postgame show, your local Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them online at wirelessworld.com. Also, our highlights post-game brought to you by Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to body, mind, and healing body, mind, and spirit. Another missed free throw by the Concordia Bulldogs, and the Dordt defenders with a chance to grow the lead. They are up by 11 currently after the missed free throw by Hayden Frank. So Frank misses the free throw. He's a 67% free thrower. Dordt into the offensive end. 3:30 left to play. Vanessen with the basketball, 6 to shoot. Ty, 5 to shoot. Gets it back Proctor. Proctor, 2. Back over to Vanessen. Vanessen, 3. Missed it. No good. And a long pass over the top. And the layup by Kissinger. Kissinger cuts it to a 9-point game at 76-67. A little bit of work to do, but the defender's in the driver's seat, and we have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds. The Dordt defenders with a 9-point lead. after the lay-in moments ago by Concordia. And Brooks Kissinger. For Kissinger, he's now got a dozen by my count. Double checking against the scoreboard, and it appears we're in agreement. 3 minutes left to go in the game. Proctor picks up his dribble. Goes left side over to Polacek. Polacek picks up his dribble. Comes back to Milliken, and Milliken has his feet swept out from under him by Jackson Stuvey. Stuvey commits the personal, his fourth. And double bonus time for the defenders with Connor Milliken. Milliken 1 of 3 today from the free throw line. Defenders have led by as many as 11. Trying to push it back to that right now. First free throw is good for Connor. Another one on the way. Milliken now with 15 points. And Milliken with a double-double today. 15 points and 11 rebounds. Ty Van Essen knocked down a big bucket moments ago. He's got 17 points. Milliken makes the free throw. 78-67 defenders. With the basketball out front is Jacobson. So Dordt by 11, 2:38 remaining. Concordia Kulus. Kulus gives it up. Odvedy, shot no good. Rebound taken away by Proctor. And here come the defenders. So Jake Proctor with the basketball on the left-hand side, takes it across the timeline. Jake Proctor in between the circles. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Right side it goes Milliken. Milliken in the corner, back out front, Van Essen. Van Essen to Proctor, 10 to shoot. Right now, Dordt just trying to turn the clock into an ally. Here's that's Polacek underneath Hankel, and it's taken away by Concordia. Concordia with the steal, and now they turn it right back over. Frank turns it over, and the Bulldogs have not been sharp today. 10 of 21 from the free throw line. They've turned it over 13 times, as have the defenders, but they've gotten beat pretty soundly on the board up to this point, 39-28. Just haven't been quite there today, have the Bulldogs. They took a loss on the road on Wednesday night, and right now poised to take another loss, it appears. Proctor with the basketball. This will be a big win for the defenders if they can indeed hang on. Van Essen with the basketball, back over to Polacek. 3, good. Stephen Polacek with the three-point bucket, and the defenders lead 81-67. Underneath it goes Odvedy. Odvedy, three-point play opportunity as he gets the shot to go from the left side of the lane. And that's going to be number 4 on Jake. That's Jake Proctor. 1:21 remaining, Dordt by a dozen. And Odvedy's free throw missed it. It's an epidemic now for the Bulldogs, 10 of 22. And a foul on the play. Defenders leading, and now the defenders will try to put it away at the free throw line. Connor Milliken will get the chance to shoot 2 more. The Bulldogs, both teams in the double bonus. Milliken makes the free throw. He's got another one coming. So Milliken now with 17 points. Defenders leading by 13, 82-69. Now 83-69. Defenders trying to bounce back from a loss last week on the road to Doane. Trying to stack up a couple of wins this week. Missed shot by Concordia. They get an offensive rebound, though. Layup with the left hand is up and through for Kulus. Kulus with 21. And the defenders lead 83-71. A dozen-point lead for the defenders with 1 minute left to go in regulation. 83-71, Dordt by a dozen. Back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 1 minute.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning into the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
83-71. The Defenders with a 12-point lead. Dordt will inbound with a minute remaining. They get the ball inbounded to Stephen Polacek. Polacek in the back court. And Polacek will call for a timeout as he got pinned down on the baseline. So this timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
Dordt inbounds, they get it over to Milliken. Milliken will bring it up the floor. The Defenders up by a dozen, and Concordia commits a foul in the backcourt. And the Dordt Defenders, Connor Milliken will go to the free throw line. So free throw on the way for Milliken. Left it short, no good. He's got another one coming. Both teams are going to go away from this one and feel like they left some points out there. Timeout situation, by the way. Concordia is out of timeouts. Dordt has 2 left. Free throw is up and good, so Milliken makes 1 of 2. Milliken now with 19. Concordia basketball, and Concordia turns it over. Dordt's got it in the backcourt. This is Milliken. Milliken back over to Vanessen. Vanessen lofts it over the top for Polacek, taken back by Concordia. Concordia basketball. Back to Frank. Frank, they need threes. They'll kick it out. Right side, 3, miss, no good. Tap in, no good. Rebound, Vanessen. Vanessen in the backcourt, 20 seconds to play. They get it right side over to Proctor, and they're going to dribble out the clock. Dordt's going to win it, 84-71. The Defenders will improve to 7-6 overall, 4-3 in the conference. Concordia will slip to 5-2 and 8-4. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the Wireless World postgame show right after this 2-minute timeout.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications, looking ahead.
I think one of the distinctives for our program is that we're designing it for everyone, whether they have a background in business or they don't have a background in business. Students can take what they're learning in class and bring it right back into work. There's a real practical sense within the program of saying, this isn't just a big idea that's out there and you're walking through the hoops to be able to get done, but let's benefit your business tomorrow with the program that you're going through.
Well, I did not anticipate a sweep today. This was going to be a challenge throughout, and in the end, Dordt basketball teams both come away with double-digit wins, and did not anticipate that. Go ahead, if you've got the Hague Health Center highlights, let's go ahead and run those at the same time as I recap this game. Hague Health Center, proudly serving your local community for nearly 60 years with a commitment to healing body, mind, and spirit. The defenders took the lead for good in the second half after trailing 35-34 at halftime. Dordt took the lead for good at 59-57 as part of a 6-point lead. Gradually expanded the lead up to 8, 69-61. There was a 3-point basket by Ty Vanessen in there as well that extended the difference. Dordt got up double digits at 73-63, and Dordt rolls to the 13-point win, 84-71 here this afternoon in GPAC basketball. So the defenders come away with a win, and the defenders will now prepare for a weekend playing on Thursday night in Arkansas and Saturday afternoon of next week at Atchison, Kansas against Benedictine 1 week from today. So the defenders back-to-back GPAC wins to go to 4-3 in the conference and 7-6 overall. Concordia 5-2 and 8-4. Good win for the defenders today. Let's take a look at the stats from today. Dordt 29 of 57 from the floor, 51%, 13 of 32 from the arc, 41%, 13 of 21 on free throws, 62%. Dordt with a 42-30 rebounding edge. Turnovers, Dordt committed 14, Concordia committed 14. Concordia 25 of 56 from the floor, 45%, 11 of 27 on threes, 41%, 10 of 22 from the free throw line, 46%. The defenders were led today by Connor Milliken with 19 points, and he was 6 of 14 from the floor. Also had 11 rebounds and 3 assists. Stephen Polacek, 5 points today. Judson Henkel, 5.6 rebounds. Ty Vanessen, 17 points and 10 rebounds, so a double-double for Ty today. Jake Proctor, 12 points. Asa Rogasic, 12 points, 4 of 8 from the three-point line. 2 for Tom Dobson, 7 for Reed Friesen, 5 for Nick Hansen. 4 Dordt's total of 84. 6 rebounds for Judson Henkel. Reed Friesen with 4 as Dordt had a 12-rebound advantage. 3 assists each for Milliken and Vanessen, and 3 steals for Proctor. For Concordia, 21 points for Kulus, 5 of 7 from the three-point line, 12 points each for Odvedy and Kissinger, 11 for Stuvey, 9 for Jacobson, 6 for Frank. 6 rebounds each for Jacobson, Kissinger, and Wilson, and 4 for Stuvey. 4 assists each for Stuvey and Kissinger. We'll get to the GPAC scoreboard in a little bit. We're going to have our post-game comments, and we're going to have player first, and then we'll get to Coach Brian Hafton and the post-game player interview. Asa Rogasic, 5'10 freshman from Florida. How you enjoying winter, Asa?
It's a little bit cold for sure, but I'm starting to get used to it at this point.
You've got a coat.
Yes.
You wear pants.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. Game today. Team put together 2 wins this week after the loss last Saturday. couple of wins in conference play. What do you focus on in practice? What coach come back after Saturday and tell the team, and what have you been working on this week?
Yeah, they really just encourage us to, move the ball, play together, and be intense on defense, and be super physical. And I feel like we brought that today, and that helped us get the win.
What's it feel like when the first one goes in, that first shot?
It feels good. It definitely gives you a little bit of confidence, that my teammates did a great job finding me for some good shots today, so I got to give them credit for sure.
That top of the key shot, did you call bank?
I don't know.
I think you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Yep.
sure.
And then you follow it up with another shot. Sometimes you just got to get one like that to go in too.
Yeah. Shoot or shoot. That's what they say, I guess. So I just put it up and it went in.
How much time do you spend in the gym during the week?
We definitely,
You get shots up outside of practice?
For sure, with Coach Drew, and he does a great job getting us prepared for the games and stuff like that, so he does great.
Tell us about your background. You're from Florida, and kind of, to me, it's like I wasn't aware of you much until you were on campus. How do you arrive at Dordt?
Yeah, I just, Coach Van Haften, gave me the opportunity to come here to Dordt, and I just, I felt like it would be the right place for me to help the team get some wins and showcase my skills in a great environment. So got to give the coaches credit because they put me in a position to succeed. So
what drew you here? What was it about it that said, yeah, I'm going to give this a shot?
I think it's the people I met when I came on the visit. Everyone was just super welcoming and supportive, and I felt like it would be a place where anyone could thrive. So
what are you studying? Have you decided?
I think I'm going to get a business degree, probably finance.
Okay.
Yes,
what big week this week with tests? You feeling good about things?
Yeah, going to have to study a little bit this weekend, but definitely enjoy the win a little bit tonight.
Sounds good. Asa, thanks for coming up. Look forward to watching you play a lot of games, and congratulations on a win here this afternoon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I
appreciate
Asa,
it.
That's Asa Rogasic. He is our player post-game interview, and Coach Brian Van Haften slides in beside me. And Coach Van Haften, I was hopeful both teams could get wins today. I did not anticipate double-digit wins for both teams, though. And Concordia, a couple of very good teams. And you, Asa, talked about the fact that you talked about physicality.
Yep.
Playing with strength and focus, and it seems like your guys did that here this afternoon.
Yeah, we got a pretty big basketball team, really, so we just wanted to be a little bit more physical, including our guards. Jake Proctor's a big guy. Connor Milliken's strong, and we just wanted to work on that a little bit, and we have struggled to put it all together, and
was today closer to that today?
Today was closer. First half, we just had way too many turnovers once again, and I suppose we had the same amount in the second half, and didn't feel quite as much. And we didn't get off to a good start offensively. Our player movement, our ball movement was good, but our player movement wasn't. And the second half was much better. We just moved the basketball far better. What did we score? 50 points in the second half. That's more what we want to have, and we just really had a good physical game. We fought defensively every possession down the floor. Yeah, we got some stuff off the bench. Asa comes off the bench to score 12 points. Reed Friesen had his best game of his career. Was a big moment for him, and go 3 for 3. So it's good to get a little something off our bench. And that helps a lot. Nick Hansen had a nice game too, and he was in there. Defensively, I thought we just had a better game. We held Brooks Kissinger down a little bit, even though how good he is, but held him to 12 points and 8 shots, and that's a good effort by our guys.
Ty Van Essen, big 3 from the top of the key. I think the shot clock was winding down as well. That one went through, and it's kind of like, okay, we might be in good shape. Do you get that feeling on the bench sometimes?
Well, it certainly helps sometimes. I think we have to make a shout out to Ty Van Essen. Nobody has been better than him so far for us this season. And he was a sophomore. He really struggled to guard people. When he was a junior, he got a little bit better. And now this year, man, he has had great focus all along. And, the one guy that's been the most consistent has been Ty Van Essen. I'm really proud of him. I don't know what he had. Oh, he had 17 points. I didn't realize 10 rebounds. And he's just really putting together an excellent season for us. And Jake Proctor is as well. And, you know, we knew Connor gets a lot of attention, but he was better as well. And with his 11 rebounds. And so I'm proud of these guys. I mean, I think Coach Van Haften's probably been after him a little bit. I don't want them to accept that this is okay, just be all right. And we don't want to be all right. We want to be great. And so we're going to try to keep working towards that.
You got a couple of games coming up this week. You've obviously got tests in here as well. But tell me about just a little bit. What do you know about your opponent on Thursday night in Arkansas, and then Benedictine on Saturday? What do you know about those teams?
I don't know much about Benedictine. Central Baptist was at Mid-American Nazarene when we played there. So we watched them play twice down there. They got a really nice athletic group of guys, much different than what we are. You know, we'll be big and strong. They'll be quick and fast, and so we'll have to work on a few things for that. It's my first time ever playing a school from Arkansas or playing a game in Arkansas in my 30 years, so I'm excited about that. And I'm excited about 55-degree weather, Mike, if you don't mind. And I'm excited about that. And we're going to take Monday off for our finals and get together on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then take off for Arkansas. And Benedictine, I don't know much about yet, but we will. And I'm excited to see what happens from here.
Coach?
But it's really easy, though, Mike, to sit back and say, oh, man, this is the way it's supposed to be, and then not really come out and play well the next game. And so that's something we'll talk, something I've always talked about with my teams, but this year it's probably even more important to talk about it. But, I thought our guys today played together as a team. They glorified the Lord in everything they did today. And our parents are making us a meal here today, and so we really appreciate our parents and the examples they've set before our guys. And our guys are great examples to each other, and they love each other, and it's really an awesome group to be around.
Coach, I will let you go. Enjoy the weekend, and back at it next week.
Thanks for all you do, Mike.
That is Brian Van Haften with his post-game comments. We need to take care of a couple of player of the games. And Coach wants to check the scoreboard, and I'll let you do that. Players of the game, I missed the women, so we've got to circle back and do that. And then we will also have our player of the game for the men as well. First of all, for the women, and no big surprise, Macy Sievers. Sievers a triple-double in that very physical game, and I think probably the biggest stat there. She only turned it over 3 times under a lot of duress this afternoon. So Macy Sievers was your Ross Hoekstra State Farm player of the game on the women's side of things. And on the men's side of things, we had some very good candidates. You had Ty Van Essen, 17 points, 10 rebounds. I thought Jake Proctor, 12 points as well, 3 rebounds and 3 assists, 3 steals. One with Connor Milliken, though, 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists this afternoon for Connor Milliken, and he is your Ross Hoekstra State Farm player of the game. Call Ross, 712-722-0806 for all your insurance needs. Stop by the Sioux Center office. I think we have taken care of everything that we have to at this point, so we're going to wrap it up. This has been a production done in partnership with the Dordt Media Network, Sioux County Radio, and the Dordt Athletic Communication Office. Dordt Media Network is under the direction of Rich Lodewijk. Staff is primarily student employees. Broadcast engineer today, Sioux County Radio, Nathan Baruch. Dordt Media Network broadcast operators today, Noah Zylstra, Lynn Marie Termolin, Marcus Seifert, Lila Findley, Espen Klungseth, and Nathaniel Herman. The Dordt Athletic Communication staff is Matt Boss and Isabel Pfeiffer. For all of those individuals from the DeWitt Gym on a Saturday night, I'm Mike Biker. Have a good evening.